Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thai Cantina Adventures. We're here in Bangkok, and we wanted to share with you something that is kind of flips the script on American malls and demise. We are going to review a couple of shopping malls here, and hopefully not spend any money while we're at it. But this totally caught us off guard. Not only that, it's hard to wonder why American malls aren't thriving. I mean, there's a lot of reasons that go beyond my expertise, but you know, there's online shopping, Amazon, etc., convenience. But I'll tell you what, shopping malls are alive and well. In fact, they're on a Godzilla, wink wink, scale here, and we wanted to share with you a couple of the larger malls. Both of them have similar statistics, but we're going to start with entering CentralwOrld, and we're going to flip the camera around and let you take a look at, try to get an idea of the scale of this thing. So
right outside the entrance.
We're right outside the entrance, and we'll do some voiceover stuff as we get inside. But again, this is going to, I think, catch a lot of you off guard. But we'll take a look at the outside of it, if we can get it all in, and go from there. So hang on to your pocketbooks and your excitement, because this thing gets straight up crazy inside, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
It's nice and air conditioned on the inside. That's the best thing about Thailand, Bangkok in particular, is everything is very well air conditioned.
So I like to compare numbers a little bit on each mall, so you can get an idea of the scope and scale. Like any shopping center, there's multiple entrances. You can come in from the street, you can take the SkyTrain and come in from an upper level, and there's plenty of access to the mall. It's not just one big entrance. You can see that it's got some nice shops. It's very clean and modern.
And shiny.
And it's very shiny. Yeah, that's a great way to say it. And if you can look at this view here, you can kind of get an idea of the scale and where all the shopping takes place. Now, talking numbers, CentralwOrld has over 500 stores scattered over 8 floors of shopping. They have a convention center. When you talk square footage or square meters, it has 550,000 square meters, or 5.9 million square feet of shopping, as well as parking for 7,000 automobiles. So
that's crazy.
That's yeah, that's
you can really go here and get your steps in too if you want to get out of the rain, or just enjoy being inside with the air conditioning.
You can get a shot of one of the main halls, see a few of the shops. They're again shops that I've never heard of, and then ones that are more familiar. So, and then they have some pretty extravagant displays. This is a hair salon, a ladies' hair salon, and they have a big animated cat in curlers with a number of them under the hair dryers.
It's pretty cute little iconic display. Everybody was stopping to take pictures with it and video, and the eyes open. You can see the eyes open and shut. It's pretty cute.
They do a great job of events. They were having an event for the auto company Mini, which we have in the United States, but they had a lot more options than I've seen before. You can get a shot of some of the aesthetics. There's the Mini Cooper display that they were having, called it a Mini Expo. And you can see a few of the shops and some scale for how large the hallways are. And this is like the middle of the afternoon on a weekday, so You can see that it's still pretty busy.
Yeah, there's not a shortage of shopping in Bangkok
No.
for sure. So if you want to come here and get a little bit of anything you could possibly think of. This little guy was out, and as you can see, a huge draw for all the kiddos.
And adults.
Yeah.
And it was a pop-up, which I'll scan to here in a second, but there's a pop-up going on, and it just appeared to have stuff. So it just had
Just all the
trinkets
little
and stuffed
stuffed
toys
animal.
and figurines, and I think the adults were enjoying it more than the kids were. And
This little guy has something to do with bread, so there was lots of little stuffed loaves of bread in the shop, and it was pretty cute how everybody was bouncing with him.
yeah, that's a popular thing in Asia, is figurines, and you see, it's not just teenage girls that are running around with little figurines on their attached to their backpacks and stuff. So, and here's a shot of the theater. Both of the malls have theaters. They are pretty extravagant. This particular one had some standalone merchandise displays, and they had an exclusive way to watch a movie in a bed.
Yeah.
So we were really...
You can pay a little bit more for a luxury ticket, and you can lay in a bed similar to this while you watch your movie.
Yep. Crazy.
And there are different levels. Like, you can do a regular movie and pay the minimum. You can do a luxury seat and pay a little more. Some of the the movie theaters have a lounge where it's part of your ticket price, and you go in and get your food at the lounge. And this is just a really nice shot of the vastness of this mall.
Yeah.
And then there is a shot of the directory, so you can, if you want to really look hard, you can pause and see what all stores are in this specific mall. So next we're going to talk about the other mall.
Okay, Tina, where are we at now?
We are getting ready to ride the ferry across the water.
So from where we're at in Bangkok, we had to take the SkyTrain, which was about, what, 10 minutes?
About 5 minutes. Yeah, it was a really quick 3-stop ride.
Yeah. And then...
That's 27 baht, which is less than $1.
Less than $1. And then you come to this port, and you get on a ferry. It's one of the most common ways to get to this Iconsiam. So we'll shoot a little bit of that so you can kind of see what to expect when you get here. And Tina's about to buy the passes. How much are the passes?
8 baht, and it's going to start raining, so let's pick out some rocks.
Feel like some rain. Welcome to Asia. The weather forecasts aren't so accurate.
No, they said it was going to rain.
Yeah, but earlier in the day. So.
Just going to show her. I think these two will be enough, but we'll see if I'm right.
Okay.
I was right.
Okay. Winner chicken dinner. So here's a shot from the ferry, pulling up the Iconsiam dock. It's about a 5-minute ride, and the ferry departs from each dock about every 15 to 20 minutes, so you don't have to wait very long for any of it. Too long. All right. Well, we're here. We made it. We didn't sink.
Getting a little bit wet.
A little rain. You can start seeing some of the facade on the building.
Careful, it's kind of slick.
And these are various tickets you can get to go back to your destination. They're having a festival here. There's Chinese mythology art exhibition and a festival with those are look like they're wrapped in some kind of nylon. Here is the entrance of the Gucci store there. And here is the main entrance. One interesting thing I think is that they have metal detectors as you walk in.
Oh yeah, every place does.
Almost every place of any kind of size does. But this is, you're about to get gobsmacked when you see what this place looks like. It's supposed to be completely a whole other planet. That's the best way to describe it.
Food.
Yeah. That's the first thing that hits you right smack in the face is the food offerings. There's over 150 places to eat here. Moza, Trattoria Italiana. A lot of healthy drink options in Thailand. Okay guys, so to be a little more transparent again, somewhat compared to CentralwOrld, I wanted to throw a few statistics in there. This particular mall, the Iconsiam, only has parking for 5,000 automobiles. So, but a primary way to enter the mall is to come over on that ferry boat. They have about the same amount of square footage, about 5.6 million versus 5.9 million. They have 10 floors with 6 floors dedicated to just shopping, and the rest are either convention center, food, etc. They have a 3,000 seat auditorium, well over 100 places to eat. They have an indoor floating market, and it's ranked, this has a world ranking. It's ranked 4th in the world for luxury
Best
shopping.
malls, yeah. And it really is luxury shopping. You can see by some of the footage, it's like marble floors, talk about shiny. You see gold accents everywhere.
Art installations.
So many beautiful art installations. Even this sales sign on the wall is like
They're not
fun to
afraid
watch
go.
and beautiful. I mean, everything is just top notch in this mall.
And marketing on a different scale. You know, just the sheer sensory overload and the aesthetics are, you can tell this is a whole other way of thinking about a mall and marketing. Tina compared it to like a Vegas experience where you're just lights and sounds and
smells,
because they really do a lot with incense and
the food. Anytime you walk near a
food court here is crazy.
This was just a really pretty fabric art display that we thought was very interesting. We like art, so we like to look at stuff like that. This shows you some of the food
like a
options.
food guide. Some of the anchor stores are multi-level.
And these little, on the bottom of the escalator there, the little pop-ups
Yeah.
are the high-end, like Versace and some of the really more luxury brands.
I think it's worth noting that, and here's another interior shot. You can kind of get an idea for one of the hallways, one of the areas, is that they don't sometimes have clearly defined boundaries of shops. It's not like you walk up to a storefront. There are kiosks, there are pop-ups, and I'm assuming permanent displays for shops and different areas. There's a local Thailand floor that has a lot of local vendors and
Crafts and things.
crafts and things. Beautiful stuff. I mean, it's and
Good
even
place to get some souvenirs if you
a
wanted.
great place to get some souvenirs. And I just think that it's even though you might think, oh gosh, CentralwOrld is a little bit more square footage, it's the presentation, I think, that sets them apart, is one of the biggest things you'll notice. There's a air of exclusivity that
You feel really fancy in
yeah,
this mall.
it's all there. Believe me, domestic brands, international brands, local brands, and
Everything you could ask for.
everything you'd ask for.
And we just happened to catch the waterfall. Let's try to walk a little bit closer so we can get a better view of it. I really love all these features.
It's worth noting, Iconsiam has multiple terraces on the second, sixth, and seventh floor. You can literally walk through the Apple store, for example, and right out onto the terrace. And it's really great views of the waterfront and the city. So don't miss out on
it's nice
those.
to see it across the river and get like a good skyline view. It's a really nice view of the skyscrapers across the water. And you can see all the boats going by. If you're out there after dark, the boats are all lit up and the
Yeah.
skyscrapers are all lit up, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great view. Not overly busy either at any given time.
No.
So you can get out there and get some really good shots and some good memories recorded.
Yeah.
So don't, while you're shopping and you're getting sensory overload, take a minute to go outside and get some fresh air and then go ahead and attack the mall again. But this just gives you an idea of the scale again, location. this is a Sook Food Thai Culture 4 Regions Market. They're doing a special event here, so I'm gonna look around. Got a little everything in here. A lot of food. Pizza, the universal food. Oh, going to a state carnival.
Are you hungry yet? There's some veggies. This is in the afternoon. It's not even an evening or a weekend yet. Bunch of noodles.
Those look great.
Squid.
I look.
That's a crocodile. You get skewers of them. That's a full meal deal there. Chicken, pork, deer, ostrich, and crocodile. And all three.
Sit down and try it.
Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Mango sticky.
Hello. Is the color a different flavor or just color?
Color, madam, never. Only the same, just the color.
Butterfly do the coconut milk.
Just get it.
Okay, can we get the coconut milk? Hey, where do you want to sit? Okay, we're gonna try some mango sticky rice.
Está ahí la salida. No, Regina, no, está ahí.
And that's a big bite.
Well,
That was really good.
2 thumbs up. Well, that took all of about 3 minutes to kill. It was really good. Light. There's coconut, sticky rice, mango.
Okay.
Nice, energizing mid-afternoon snack.
Tummy's happy.